Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino. Disfruta de pagos en minutos, una plataforma segura y atención personalizada en todo momento. Pronostica, diviértete y lleva tu pasión al siguiente nivel. Betcris.
Well hit deep right. The power of De La Cruz. 4 extra base hits. He just crushed his second homer of the game. What a souvenir. Reds get one back in a big way. His third career multi-home run game.
Wow, 105.
Can't let anything go by.
105.
105.1. That was a legit 105 right there. That's
strike 3 call. 105 on the inner edge. 105 miles an hour. Catches Machado looking, and all he can do is bow to the great Aroldis Chapman of the Pirates. Ground ball up the middle.
Expert faculty who teach in-person programs from fire protection and speech-language pathology to nursing, business, and more. UAkron Online has a path for you. Learn more at uakron.edu/online.
Cleveland Cliffs American-made steel touches every part of our lives. From cars to transformers powering our homes, their steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. They're setting a new standard for what it means to be a steel company by producing the highest quality product, the best practices for the industry, for the environment, and for the people. Cliffs is America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeartRadio station.
A theme for this 2024 season, found a way to win.
Let's continue to play the way we have. Let's continue to win games, win series.
We're treating every series like a playoff series, just so we're not surprised when we get there.
Oh, what a show this club is putting on.
Every game right now for us is very important. Continue to take it day at a time.
There's only one thing that matters, and that's winning a ring. That's really all we're playing for at this point. It's postseason.
We're going to continue to fight and play hard every day.
That's what's made for a fun summer off the shores of Lake Erie. Folks, here we go again.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball is brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive, bundle home and auto and save at progressive.com. By Dollar Bank, proud banking partner of the Cleveland Guardians. By Marathon, join Marathon Rewards today and start earning on every fill-up.
Good evening once again, everyone. Welcome back to Progressive Field, downtown Cleveland.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Aaron Judge in this sea of Yankee fans?
That one is drill.
A Judgian blast.
That is absolutely crushed.
Judge has done it again! Santa Maria!
And it is going to be caught by Judge. How about that?
So much fun to watch.
And there he is.
There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
Raffaello with a fly ball to right field, tagging up. It'll be Yoshida. He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
They have a day, Sadon. Doubled. It clears them.
And that ball is out of here. What a day for Sadon Rafaela. There's a drive. That one sucked. Dahlbeck will score 7 RBIs for Sadon Rafaela.
2-2. And a high towering fly ball left center. That's pretty well hit. Ramos to the track and wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run homer for Goldschmidt. Number 350 in his career.
This is a guy that has an idea of what he's looking for. That's number 10 on this season for Goldie. And as you mentioned, number 350 in the career of Paul Goldschmidt.
But if you go immediately and throw that changeup, it would be absolutely nasty.
2-2. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Tarek Skubal hangs on to the lead.
Got him. Changeup down. Strikeout number 12 matches the career high for Tarek Skubal. Head to the 8th inning. Tigers hold on to a 2-1 lead. Rafaela with a fly ball to right field, tagging up. It'll be Yoshida. He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
They have it.
Tucker has ground.
It's Clean Water Fest. You really gotta go.
Okay, we're rolling on Ohio's 529 plan. Take one.
With just $25 million.
What millions? There's no millions.
I see.
Take two.
With just $25,000.
No thousands, no hundreds. It's just 25.
That's not a typo.
It's not, no.
With just $25, you can start Ohio's 529 plan at collegeadvantage.com. Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure. I'm very sure.
I thought it would be more.
Good food, good life. That's the mission of Nestle. You know the company for its mouth-watering Stouffer's macaroni and cheese with roots dating back to 1922 right here in Cleveland, Ohio. DiGiorno's delicious rising crust and croissant crust pizzas, or the hundreds of other products spanning coffee, beverages, baking, and creamers. In the state of Ohio and across the world, Nestle is unlocking the power of food to enhance the quality of life for everyone, today and for generations to come. Visit NestleUSA.com to learn more.
The Bloom Daddy Show.
Played out in and around Cleveland.
Tomorrow afternoon, starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
From Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, it is game number 153. Tonight, the Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twins playing the third game of this 4-game series. The finale coming up tomorrow afternoon at 1:10. Hi again, everybody. Tom Hamilton with you on this absolutely perfect night for baseball, along with Jim Rosenhaus, Brian Matze. Another cloudless night as this incredible summer weather continues off the shores of Lake Erie. Once again, the flags are hanging limp, so we don't have any kind of a breeze to speak of, and it is just ideal playing conditions. Cleveland and Minnesota have one more meeting in the season.
This is what you stay for. Shohei Ohtani with the game on the line. 2 on, 2 out, game tied at 2. Here it comes. Ohtani with a base hit to right field. Hayward comes home to score. A showstopper and game ender.
The second career walk-off hit for Shohei Ohtani. And the show rolls on at Dodger Stadium.
Neal takes off, and this one towering high in the air toward right center. Ciani as far as he can go, and the wall won't get it. Devers has homered in his 5th straight game. Well, Devers ties a franchise record with a homer in his 5th consecutive game for the Red Sox. His hitting streak will be extended to 9 games. Holy moly.
How long does this go? When with a kid like this, you just never know.
Drill deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. Second deck. High fly ball. Right field. Abreu back. On the track. See ya. A long home run for Rice. Driven out to right field and deep. There it goes. What a day for Ben Rice. His 3rd home run. Another 3-run shot.
And the Mariners have the bases loaded with 1 out for Cal Raleigh. Swinging a well-hit ball. Deep to right field. Going and going. Grab on. Get out the right. Bread and mustard. It is
2 games up on Detroit in the loss column. In reality, they're 3 games up. And even though they're 3 games up on Seattle in the loss column, they're 4 games up. So that's the scenario as far as the playoffs are concerned. Cleveland's magic number to clinch the division title is 6. That's a combination of Cleveland wins and Kansas City losses. Cleveland can also wrap up a playoff spot tonight. Now, for that to happen, Cleveland has to win, Detroit has to lose at Kansas City, and Seattle has to lose to the New York Yankees. If all of that happens sometime at about 1:30 this morning, then Cleveland would have themselves a guaranteed playoff spot. Chad Fairchild's the home plate umpire tonight. He's the crew chief. Ryan Wills at first, Carlos Torres at second, Junior Valentine at third. 325 down the lines, 370 to left center, 370 to right center, 400 to dead center. The 19-foot wall from the left field corner to center. From center to right field, it's 9 feet high. Tanner Bybee's on the hill tonight for Cleveland. Well, you've got 2 guys going tonight that are 2 of the best pitchers in the American League. Tanner Bybee for Cleveland, Bailey Ober for Minnesota, and both normally pitch very well against their respective opponent tonight. Tanner Bybee, in 6 career starts against Minnesota, is 2-0 with a 2.73 career ERA. He's made 3 starts against Minnesota this year, and he's won 2 games and had a no decision. And in 3 starts against the Twins this year, the ERA's even better, 1.50. Willi Castro leads it off, switch hitter batting left-handed in center field. Tanner Bybee into the windup and tonight's first pitch, and Castro takes the swing and drives it up the alley in left center. It'll take 1 bounce, go up against the wall, and a leadoff double for Willi Castro. So we're underway at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario with a game time temp of 75 degrees. And just like that, Minnesota's threatening. On the first pitch of the game, Willi Castro ropes a double to left center. His 30th double. The All-Star got the big home run last night that removed all doubt late in the game. Here's the right fielder, Matt Wallner, left-handed hitter, Minnesota native. Big man at 6'5", 220 with very big-time power. Hits out of a wide-open stance deep in the box. Bybee checks second. The pitch, and it's a fastball that's up, ball 1. Bybee, mid-90s fastball, curveball, slider, and change. His slider about as unhittable as any pitch in the game. Outfield pulled toward right, fairly deep, and a swing and a miss on the hard stuff. 1-1 the count. Against Tanner Bybee's slider this year, teams are batting 155. That's the second lowest mark among Major League starters. Wallner batting .250, 13 homers, 36 RBIs. The pitch to him, and he hits it slowly toward third. Ramirez, barehand grab, no play. And a swinging bunt single 60 feet down the third baseline by Wallner. And the Twins quickly have something going. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Carlos Correa to the plate. Correa didn't play last night. Tonight, Byron Buxton and Royce Lewis get the night off. So the infield will stay back at double play depth with the Twins having put runners at first and third, nobody out, no score yet in inning number 1, and Bybee is in a heap of trouble early. Here's Carlos Correa, the shortstop, and the pitch, and it's a little bit high, ball 1. Angel Martinez in left, Lane Thomas in center, John Kenzie Noel in right. Outfielders fairly deep. They played Correa the other way toward right. Infield back, double play depth. The pitch to the Twins shortstop, and it's high and wide, 2-0. Josh Naylor at first, Andres Jimenez at second, Brian Rocchio at short, Jose Ramirez at third, and Bo Naylor behind the dish. Tanner Bybee, hands just below the chin, lets it fly, and the pitch waved at, good slider away, 2-1 the count. What makes Bybee's slider so effective, it looks like a fastball, same arm action, same slot, and it's got that late break, and the hitter thinks fastball, and the next thing you know, the right-handed hitting Carlos Correa is swinging at air because it's got that late break away from Correa. Correa, another injury-plagued campaign, but healthy now, hitting .310, 13 homers, 47 RBIs. No score yet. Twins at the corners. The pitch swung on double play ball to short and booted by Rocchio, and it's 1-0 Minnesota. Wow, what a start to this one. Rocchio charged that high chopper and booted it, and they're calling that a base hit. And so Santa Claus makes an appearance here on September 18th in the form of the official scorekeeper. That's as routine as it gets for a guy of the caliber of Brian Rocchio. No way is that a base hit. Good Lord. 1-0 Twins, runners first and second, nobody out for Carlos Santana. Switch hitter batting left-handed. The pitch inside, a ball. Well, that'll be changed, I'm sure, just about every night. We have a certain scorekeeper here. We've got 2 or 3 changes, so we won't mark it down in ink. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Santana. And he waves at it, and the count 1-1. Correa gets an RBI, his 48th, because Castro was going to score from third regardless of the misplay or whether Rocchio handled it cleanly. The next pitch, it's upstairs, ball 2, 2-1. Santana's been a big part of the clubhouse for Minnesota, which is no surprise because this is a guy that became a leader here in Cleveland. 38 years of age and still going strong. He's got a lot of baseball left in him. The pitch to him, and he pops it up. This one is playable. It's between the mound and home plate. Bybee called off by Ramirez, who made the catch midway between the mound and home plate. And Santana's out number 1, keeping runners at first and second. 1-0 Minnesota, and that's a huge out for Tanner Bybee to get Santana. Now the DH, Trevor Larnach, left-handed batter, playing with a bad hamstring, limiting him to DHing. Larnach batting .253, 15 homers, 48 RBIs. Now the set, now the pitch. And it's swung on, banked foul first base side, strike 1. Tanner Bybee's record, 11-8, earned run average, .360. This is start number 30. No complete games. He goes 6 innings to start. Tanner averaging 10 strikeouts, 2 walks per 9. He lets it fly, and Trevor Larnach swings and misses at a great changeup. 0-2 the count. Trevor Larnach was teammates with Stephen Kwan at Oregon State when they won the national championship in 2018. What a team. Stephen Kwan, Trevor Larnach, Nick Madrigal, Adley Rushman. Larnach was a first-round pick in 2018 by the Twins, 20th pick overall in that first round. Another big man, 6'4", 223. Now the 0-2. And a little bit low with a changeup. Boy, that was close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-0 Minnesota. First and second, 1 out. Guardians proud to partner with Cleveland Cliffs. That's America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com. Now the 1-2. Swung on, banged up the middle. Diving backhand to grab Jimenez. To second one, Rocchio relay. Not in time. Cleveland will challenge the call, I am sure. Oh, what a play again by Jimenez. He has led the American League with 20 defensive runs saved this year, and he just saved at least one more. Diving towards second with a backhanded stop, the flip to second for the force, and a bang-bang play at first, and Cleveland is going to let the call stand. So Wallner to third, Correa out at second, Larnach at first, robbed of an RBI hit. So still 1-0 Minnesota. Runners now at the corners, 2 down. And the batter will be Jose Miranda. First time we've seen him this series. Right-handed hitter at third. The pitch to Miranda, and it's up and in, a ball. Boy, you look at Cleveland up the middle. Andres Jimenez with 20 runs saved. Brian Rocchio at short with 11 runs saved. They both lead the American League shortstops and second basemen in runs saved. What a play by Jimenez. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Minnesota, one of the things they have struggled with is hitting in the clutch. It really hurt them Monday night. They've had a chance here this inning to have a monster inning, and Bybee trying to minimize the damage with the out here if he can get it. Miranda pops one into the seats behind the plate, and they count 1-2. Jose Miranda, .292 hitter, 9 homers, 49 RBIs. Second round pick out of Puerto Rico 8 years ago. So Twins at the corners, 2 down, first inning. Minnesota with a 1-0 lead. Now the set. Now the 1-2 offering. Down and away, delayed steal, throw to second, tag is made in time on the sliding Larnach. A delayed steal by Larnach, and Wallner never broke at third when Naylor threw to second, and Larnach was tagged out before Wallner could break for home. So, bizarre first inning, and it results in Minnesota.
Brett Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here?
That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches, and I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up? And I think
God, he's going to work here. I know, he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
Paul Skeens, you know all about him, the #1 overall pick in the country just last year out of LSU. He's getting ready to warm up today and get ready to throw out that first pitch.
Boy, that's just nasty. That's a backdoor curveball.
There's an 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens.
De La Cruz is going to run on. There he goes. The pitch is down. The throw down is offline. Ellie De La Cruz takes third base. And that is a monumental steal. That's his 60th swipe of the season. He is the 5th man in the modern era to have 20 homers and 60 steals. It's Joe Morgan, Ricky Henderson, Eric Davis, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Ellie De La Cruz. Well, he has this one, no problem. Payoff is crushed. Deep center. Off the
switch with just your voice. Your whole family will love the convenience, and you'll enjoy the peace of mind that reliable quality products bring. Replace your ordinary bulbs with GE Sync Smart Lights today.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Just to give you some real news.
Tomorrow from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
Bailey Ober delivering and Angel Martinez taking. It's low, ball one. 1-0 Minnesota. Bottom of the first inning. The big man on the hill tonight for Minnesota, Bailey Ober. The right-hander's pitch. Outside corner strike with a great changeup. He's got one of the better changeups in the game of baseball. Martinez, switch hitter, batting left-handed, again in left field. The pitch to him, and it's in there, a strike on a slider. His two best pitches are the slider and the changeup. Bailey Ober, against his slider, hitters are batting .097 for the year. And against his changeup, hitters are batting .137. There's a changeup that Martinez swings and misses at. And that is quickly out number one on the strikeout. Bailey Ober, a huge man that doesn't throw with the velocity you would think of somebody who is 6'9", 260. Throws low 90s, but he's got great stuff. Fastball, cutter, curveball, slider, changeup. And the changeup and slider almost unhittable. Lane Thomas in the 2-hole sends one in the air right near second base, behind it in the grass in shallow center, caught by Correa. 5 pitches, 2 outs. 2 down, 1-0 Minnesota. Manuel Margot's in left, Willi Castro in center, Matt Wallner in right. Carlos Santana at first, Brooks Lee at second, Carlos Correa at short. At third base is Jose Miranda and Christian Vasquez catching. Here's Jose Ramirez, 2 down. Batting left-handed, takes high and wide, a changeup. Ober in 7 career starts against Cleveland, 2-2 with a 2.13 ERA. He fires, and Ramirez bounces one. Easy play at first for Santana. Cleveland disposed of on 7 pitches. 1-0 Minnesota after 1 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Runner goes again. That one's real deep to left field. Going back, Ramos, track, wall, see ya. Welcome home, Aaron Judge, a 3-run home run. And the Yankees lead 3-1. High fly ball, center field and deep. Motto's back on the track, at the wall. See ya. A long home run to center field.
Aaron Judge, 20th home run. What a night so far.
And the pitch hit in the air down the left field line toward the wall. It's gone! It went over the high wall. Juan Soto's first home run as a Yankee. A fly ball down the left field line. There is a Soto photo. A home run in the left field seats. He's wonderful, marvelous.
There it is, and this ball's hit a long way to right center field. And Guayo leaps.
He got it.
He made the catch.
He got it.
He made the catch. Are you kidding me? You won't see better. What a play by the Gold Glover, Brent Doyle.
Timed it perfectly, jumped and stole it.
You got to be kidding me. This is unbelievable.
The pitch. A little slow roller. Chapman. Barehand. Got it! What a play!
Oh, look at him.
Chapman. A walk-off defensive play by Chapman. That is, of all the great...
Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians. An iHeart radio station.
Tanner Bybee working with a 1-0 deficit now. As Jose Miranda was the batter when Larnach was caught stealing to end the first. And Miranda pops the first pitch up into shallow right. Jimenez, the second baseman, calls off Josh Naylor. And Miranda retired on 1 pitch. That'll bring up the youngster Brooks Lee. He was at short last night. At second base tonight, switch hitter batting left-handed. Boy, this kid, great promise, but has had a tough year injury-wise. He herniated a disc in his back in spring training, and he was out for the first 2 months of the year in the minor leagues. The pitch to him, and it's a fastball strike.
I'm changing the hit in the top of the first inning for Correa to a fielder's choice E6. Still an RBI, still an run.
Tanner Bybee into the wind, and the 0-1 pitch. High, 1-1. Then Brooks Lee got healthy, was playing well in the minor leagues, and comes up with bicep tendonitis. Had to get a cortisone shot, and he missed another month. Finally healthy now. The 1-1 pitch, and it's outside and low, 2-1. Twins are extremely high on the future of Brooks Lee. Switch hitter, middle infielder. Batted .331 in the minors this year. Now the 2-1, and Lee pops one into the upper deck behind home plate. 2-2 the count. Lee with the Twins batting .233, 3 homers, 25 RBIs. The president of the baseball operations, Derek Falvey, the former Cleveland Indians front office executive, raving about Brooks Lee before the game. Lee pulls a changeup on the ground to second. Jimenez will throw him out, 2 down. And Derek was saying they just think he's got a chance to be special. He was the 8th pick in the draft 2 years ago, so he made it here to the big leagues in a hurry. Played at Cal Poly. His pops, Larry Lee, has been the longtime head coach at Cal Poly. 2 down. Here's Manuel Margot, the right-handed hitting left fielder. 1-0 Minnesota, second inning. Margot looks and takes a strike. Now the kick and the delivery, and it's swung on a looping fly ball that carries a little bit to right. Noel goes back and pulls it in. And a quick inning for Tanner Bybee. We have played an inning and a half with the Twins on top 1-0.
Well, there's a swing and a miss and a slider. 7 strikeouts in a row for Luis Gil.
14 strikeouts here at the stadium for the young right-hander. Those 14 strikeouts for Luis Gil sets a franchise single-game rookie record. He passed El Duque's 13 in '98. He's through 6, and Luis Gil walking off the mound to a standing ovation here in the Bronx.
It's a quick 0-2. That one didn't. There comes Yelich to the plate, and Yelich is safe at home.
How does he throw the ball back to the pitcher? From a knee. He looks up. I mean, a great move by Weathers just to barehand it and throw it back. But as a lefty, the first thing you need to do is be looking over at third base and moving that direction just in case. But honestly, that hardly ever happens.
Right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single-season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop.
Morning WTAM 1100.
Josh Naylor opens up the Cleveland second. 1-0 Minnesota. Bailey Ober's pitch. Swung on! Hit a ton! Oh, way out of here to right. We are tied at 1. That, folks, is the definition of prodigious. And number 30 for Josh Naylor. A career year with 30 bombs and now 104 runs batted in. And the ball game is tied at 1. 445 feet. There is the DH, David Fry. 1-1 ball game. Home run number 24 yielded by Bailey Ober. The pitch. Fry takes, it's in there, a strike on the slider. My goodness. Josh Naylor got a fastball and didn't miss it. The pitch, swing and a foul at the plate, and the count 0-2. So Cleveland now back-to-back in the lineup. Jose Ramirez and now Josh Naylor, each over 30 homers and over 100 RBIs. The next offering, Fry rips it foul into the photo bay area down the third base side. Look out, Andre Knott. Nothing into the count. Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Our good buddy Andre, who does such a great job on the sidelines for the Cleveland telecasts. Now the windup by Ober, and the 1-2. Fry takes inside, 2-2. Thing that makes Bailey Ober so difficult is he's another one of those guys with great extension. First off, he's 6'9". That automatically gives him more extension than most guys. The 2-2. Breaking ball ripped foul down the third base side. We'll do it again at 2-2. And for a hitter, probably looks like Bailey Ober is releasing the baseball on the grass area in front of the mound. He'd been tough on Cleveland throughout his career, but he's been tough on everybody. The pitch, swing and a tapper, foul third base side. Good at bat here by David Fry. Still a 2-2 count in a 1-1 game after the mammoth blast by Josh Naylor to start this second inning. David Fry hitting .261, an all-star with 14 homers, 50 RBIs. He fouls it off again. So pitch number 9 will be coming up soon. Bailey Ober this year is 12-7, and the opponents are batting .202 off Bailey Ober. That's the third lowest batting average in the American League. The pitch got him swinging on that wicked changeup. Good battle, but the 9th pitch was the winner, and Bailey Ober struck out David Fry with that changeup. 1 down, second strikeout. 1-1 game for Andres Jimenez, hitting 6th tonight. Now the pitch in there, strike. So Josh Naylor's 445-foot homer to right has given Cleveland this 1-1 tie. Bottom of the second inning. The next pitch fouled at the plate, 0-2, and that got a piece of Jimenez, who limps around home plate. Good to hear from our good buddy Nick Venuto, one of the outstanding area scouts. Scouts for the Minnesota Twins. He's a former outstanding pitcher at Kent State back in the day. And now Nick Venuto does a great job as one of Minnesota's top area scouts. Heading back from Toledo. All these colleges now in the Midwest are having their pro days. Fall ball is going on, and he's at the University of Toledo. Drive carefully, Nick. The pitch, Jimenez fouling it back. Now, if you ever need directions on how to get to Ray's in downtown Kent, Nick's your man. Nick is still convinced that Ray's is next to the University Library. Now the 0-2. Little bit low, didn't chase the changeup. 1-2 the count on Jimenez, batting .250, 8 homers, 6 RBIs.
How many miles a year you think those guys put on their cars? Oh my goodness.
Now the 1-2. Swung on a little floater, shallow left, going out Correa, the shortstop, with a running catch. Well, you can tell Correa just can't run like he used to. He's dealing with that plantar fasciitis. He got there, but boy, it looks painful when you watch him run 2 down. I know it depends on your area, Rosie, but I know one thing. Those guys are getting 4 new tires every year.
Yes. And the oil change every 3,000 miles, which might be once a week.
Yeah. Now they're the heartbeat of baseball. The pitch, in there, a strike. Those are the guys that come up with guys like Bailey Ober. I mean, he didn't go to a powerhouse. He went to the College of Charleston. The pitch, swing and a miss, chased the slider in the other batter's box. 0-2 on John Kenzie Noel, hitting .231, 13 homers, 28 RBIs. 2 down, 1-1 game, second inning. Outfield spread out, fairly deep. Ober the kick and the pitch. And he tried to get him to chase the high slider. Didn't go, 1-2, but you got to believe he'll attack him with that slider and away, because his slider, as we said before, almost unhittable. The pitch, swing and a miss, got him with a changeup. So Ober gives up the bomb to Naylor to start the inning, but then takes care of the next 3. Cleveland, Minnesota 1-1 after 2 in the Cleveland Clinic radio.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Patrick Corbin in this photo of Nationals fans?
Swing and a miss. Corbin goes down and away. Nicely done. Patrick Corbin, nasty. Big pitch here for Corbin. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider.
One of the top 10 starters right now. He may be even closing in on top 5 right now.
Patrick Corbin, this has been a great sign for the Nationals. Nice job by Patrick Corbin.
And there he is.
Hayes hits it deep to right center. Harris is back. He reaches up. Oh, my! He brought it back. What a grab by Michael Harris to keep it 2-0.
You see the angle he's going about it. It looks like he's got it tracked, and he gets right to that position and launches himself over the fence. He's like, really?
Here's a high fly ball off of the bat at Jarren Duran. That one will leave the yard and give the American League its first lead of the night. Boy, this dream season for Jarren Duran continues here with a home run in the All-Star game.
He's a man that has power and speed, a lot of speed. The Boston Red Sox got really athletic with their lineup. It's why they're succeeding, and he's going to be a huge part of the success in the second half.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab and right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the lead brings it down.
Sunday morning at 10 on WTAM 1100.
1-1 game as we go to the third. Christian Vasquez, the number 9 hitter, facing Tanner Bybee. And the first pitch. And it pops in there, a called strike. Vasquez batting .226, 7 homers, 27 RBIs. The wind and the next pitch waved at, and the count 0-2. We're getting close to some celebrations, whether it's in the Cleveland clubhouse or elsewhere in baseball. Here's the windup by Bybee in the pitch. Vasquez takes a little wide, 1-2. Again, we told you earlier, if you missed it, Cleveland can clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. But then Detroit has to lose to Kansas City and Seattle has to lose to the Yankees. The 1-2, waved at, good looking curveball. And Bybee strikes out Vasquez. First strikeout, 1 down here in the third. By the way, talking about these area scouts and going through the tires as they cover the miles, checking out high school and college talent. If you guys out there and ladies need tires, place to go is Conrad's. You can get 4 new ones. If you sign up for the Win 4 New 4 tire contest, top of the order, Willi Castro taking a strike changeup away. He doubled on the first pitch of the game and scored Minnesota's only run. Tonight it's David Uline of Hudson trying to get the 4 Bridgestone tires. Now the 0-1. Fastball up, 1-1. Cleveland's got to have a 4-run inning or better in the first 4 innings. Then David Uline of Hudson's a winner. David gets the ultimate car wash from Blue Falls Car Wash, another Conrad's family-owned company. Now the 1-1. Down low, ball 2, 2-1. Milwaukee can clinch its second consecutive National League championship title with a win tonight or a Cubs loss. The pitch, and it's in there, strike. Let's see, the Cubs played this afternoon, and the Chicago Cubs were playing the Oakland A's. They got beat, so the Brewers have won the division. Congrats to Pat Murphy and the Brewers organization. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on. Castro smokes one to fairly deep center. Drifting back is Thomas to catch the line drive. Boy, 2 good at bats for Willi Castro. 2 down, 1-1 game in the third. So the Brewers, they don't even have to play tonight if they don't want. They're the Central Division champs. I don't think anybody saw that coming. They have a 10.5 game lead, and they've done that after losing the likes of Corbin Burns and Brandon Woodruff and Craig Counsell. What a job Pat Murphy's done. He's got to be the National League Manager of the Year. Matt Wallner takes a pitch in the dirt. And kudos to Matt Arnold, the outstanding general manager of the Brewers. How many guys would have given a 65-year-old man his first major league managerial job? Great choice by Matt Arnold. The pitch, and it's a little bit high, 2-0 the count. Of course, people in this part of the country know all about Pat Murphy. He had a great run as the head coach at Notre Dame, then the head coach at Arizona State. Now the windup, now the 2-0 pitch, inside a ball, 3-0. See your Northern Ohio Buick and GMC dealers. They've got great offers on most 2024 models. 2 down, nobody on. Got to believe Wallner's swinging here, 3-0. 1-1 game, third inning. Here's the delivery. Outside, missed with a changeup. That'll bring up Carlos Correa. There's been a scoring change, which we assumed would happen, and they've taken away the hit on which should have been a play made by Rocchio. Correa has now been still credited with an RBI, but reached on the Brian Rocchio error at short. Correa bats with 2 down, a runner at first, 1-1 game, third inning. Tanner Bybee's ready. He fires. And the pitch line to third off the glove of Ramirez into left field. Big turn going to third is Wallner. Throw there is not in time. Great base running by Wallner. Going first to third on a liner that Hosey jumped for third. Normally he catches that. Caromed off his glove into left field. And the Twins have runners at the corners. And not a real good start defensively for Cleveland here tonight. That'll be a base hit. But if you ask Jose Ramirez, he will feel like he should have made the play on that, but that is a base hit. But you know Hosey's mad. Inning should be over. Here's Carlos Santana batting left-handed. Runners at the corners, 2 down. He takes down and away, ball 1. Minnesota's hard enough to beat without giving them extra outs in 2 of the first 3 innings. Now the set, now the 1-0 pitch. And Santana takes high, 2-0. Philadelphia can clinch a postseason berth if they beat Milwaukee or if the Braves and Mets both lose. Yankees can clinch a playoff berth if they win tonight in Seattle. Dodgers can clinch a playoff berth if they win in Miami and both the Braves and Mets lose. The 2-0. Inside corner, strike 2-1. Boy, and we'll watch that Kansas City-Detroit game tonight. Tarek Skubal pitching for Detroit. Tigers trying to sweep that series in Kansas City. Now the 2-1 pitch. And Santana bangs one up the middle. Grabbed by Bybee. Runs to first. He'll just keep running. Tap the bag with his right foot. And the game stays tied. It's a 1-1 contest, middle of the third.
Comes a pitch to Saint. In the air, left center field. Slugging percentage. Into the bleachers. Wow. He crushed it. Seiya Suzuki with a smile. And he gives the Cubs the lead. 2-1.
That one should be worth 2. I mean, he absolutely clobbered that baseball. I'm guessing that's the longest one of his big league career.
459 feet. That, by the way, is the longest homer of the year for the Cubs.
Here's the payoff. And a swing, and that ball's well struck. Deep out to right center. And on the chase, that one just off the wall. And that is in a big-time trouble spot. Langford into third, they're waving. Here he comes. There's the first big league homer for Wyatt Langford. And what a way to get it.
And he drives this one to the gap in left center away from Pilar, who lives and makes the catch! An incredible Superman play from Kevin Pilar!
What a play by Pilar! Full extension on the dive. This is going away from a left-handed bat, and Lindor, full extension on the dive on the warning track. Superman, Kevin Pilar.
And now he hits a high drive left center field. And jumping at the wall and making the catch is Dalton.
TheEliteGuardians.com. Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Bo Naylor leads off the Cleveland third inning. 1-1 ball game, and Bailey Ober misses low with a changeup. Marathon knows you fans are the true co-pilot of any team. Marathon here to keep you and your team fueled all summer long. Naylor checks on a pitch down and in, didn't go, 2-0. Marathon driven together. Bo Naylor, one hit in his last 16 at-bats. Left-handed batting catcher. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, pulled it on the ground to first. Rolled over on a changeup. Backhanded by Santana. He'll go to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's been pretty much an ongoing theme for most of the second half of this season. Cleveland is being attacked by off-speed. It didn't take long for teams to realize Cleveland was looking to do damage early in the count, especially on fastballs. Well, the way you counter that is go soft away, and Cleveland keeps rolling over. Brian Rocchio, switch-hitting shortstop, takes high, ball one. And until you make an adjustment, there's no reason for that guy on the mound to change his plan of attack. This, by the way, is the pitch swung on, ripped foul right side, 1-1. The Hyundai Grand Slam giveaway inning. James Matzinger of Cleveland wins the Hyundai Santa Fe, courtesy of your Northern Hyundai dealers. If there's a Grand Slam, visit HyundaiGrandSlam.com. The pitch in there, a strike on a changeup, 1-2 the count. Bailey Ober, he was out his sophomore year at the College of Charleston, had Tommy John surgery. Career year for him. The pitch waved at, slider, and it's sliders and changeups. They've been unhittable all year for Ober. Nothing's changed here tonight. The only hit for Cleveland was the bomb by Josh Naylor, and he got a first pitch fastball, which will be the last one he sees from Bailey Ober. Top of the order, Angel Martinez, 2 outs, nobody on, 1-1 game. Martinez struck out his first time. The kick and the pitch, and it's down and in, a ball. Everstream is Cleveland's business-only fiber network. Reliable connectivity your business deserves. Fiber, internet, Ethernet, and more. Everstream, faster fiber, better business. Martinez pulls a changeup foul to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Probably easier said than done, but with this guy's changeup, I wonder if somebody might just go up there sometime and sit changeup, not swing until they get one. Now the 1-1. Pulled it foul again, right side, off the foot of Martinez, who's hobbling a bit. 1-2 the count. One game. On another beautiful night off the lakefront. 75 degrees, no breeze, not a cloud in the sky. Man, what a month of September this has been weather-wise. Now the kick and delivery, and he pulls one toward first, just foul. Another changeup. Just they keep rolling over that changeup away, and the only way you're going to be successful as a hitter on that changeup is if you take it the other way, and otherwise you're just playing into the hands of the big man, Bailey Ober. Two down, nobody on, 1-1 game. Third inning on. Hill Martinez back in there. And the 1-2 pitch to him from the right-hander. Swing and a miss. Fastball up. Got him. Ober has struck out 5. Boy, he looks unhittable unless you're Josh Naylor. 1-1 after.
Life against the top of this Dodger lineup.
Yep.
The knee kick.
2-1, fly ball, left center field. Ohtani obliterated. That man is just built different. 451 feet on his 18th home run of the year. Now he turns on the first pitch of the 6th inning. Ohtani's done it again. 19th of the season, doubling the Dodger lead.
The one back in the 3rd inning was his 2nd longest one of the year. This might have been the most majestic one.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the...
Tomorrow afternoon at 3. We will continue giving it to you on WTAM 1100.
Guardians and Twins tied at 1. 4th inning here at Progressive Field as Trevor Larnach leads things off facing Tanner Bybee. And the Guardians right-hander starts him off with a slider on the inside corner for strike 1. Larnach bounced into a fielder's choice to end the 1st inning. Strong left-handed batter. Here comes Bybee's 0-1. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to shallow left. Charging in is John Kenzie Noel, and he makes the catch for the first out in the top half of the 4th inning. Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton. Great to have you with us for Guardians baseball tonight. Brian Matze up the street at Command Center. On a really nice night for baseball again. 76 at game time. Clear skies. Very little breeze. Jose Miranda, the batter. The pitch to him. And it's up high for ball 1. Miranda has had a roller coaster season, but came into play tonight hitting just under 300 at 292. And has had some tremendous stretches. Right-handed batter with some pop. Here's the pitch to him. And it's a fastball strike on the inside corner. Miranda had a stretch earlier this season in early July where he picked up a hit in 12 straight at-bats. That tied the Major League record, 12 at-bats in a row. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner, curve for strike 2. He reached safely in 13 straight plate appearances, and that set a new Twins franchise record. But 12 straight hits, how about that? 1-2 the count on him. Bybee with a little bit longer look. Now he gets the pitch-com signal and lets it fly. And it's swung on and missed, strike 3. Changeup got him. And for Tanner Bybee, that's his second strikeout. And he's done a nice job keeping his pitch count in order. He's at 52 pitches right now, so pretty good pacing for Bybee to get deep into this one if he can remain successful. Now Brooks Lee. Lee bounced to second his first time up. At second base once again tonight. Here's the pitch to him. Outside and high for ball 1. Now Bybee, he has been that every fifth day starter for the Guardians this year, save for one missed turn. Here's the 1-0. Waved it. Missed. And it counts now 1-1. Bybee had some shoulder soreness about a month ago, and they skipped a turn for him, and he's been good since. And you figure, here's the 1-1 pitch to Lee. Swung on, a chopper to short. Rocchio fields and throws in time for the out. And Tanner Bybee lining up to be a key figure for this ball club in the postseason. Sets him down in order in the fourth. And after
Brett Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here?
That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches. And I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up? And I think
God, he's going to work here. I know, he's definitely ready. Here he comes. He's ready, man.
Tyler O'Neill has homered on opening day in 4 straight openers. Tyler O'Neill has just set a record by homering in 5 consecutive opening days. He's got it all to himself with a home run here tonight in Seattle.
5 opening days in a row. New record.
Again, Blanco 1 pitch away.
Ground ball. Dubon throws to first. No-hitter! Ronald Blanco in his 8th career start. The 30-year-old makes magic on April Fool's Day. Today, he makes history. Unbelievable.
Lone strikeout. There goes Ohtani, and he's going to steal it. Number 40 for Shohei. And so he's one swing away at this point from history. First pitch.
40-40! Walk-off grand slam! No way!
Sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The best Browns coverage before they face the Giants starts Sunday morning at 10 on WTAM 1100.
Lane Thomas opens the bottom of the 4th inning. And the first pitch from Bailey Ober's up high for ball 1. Thomas popped out to short his first time up. Another homer last night for him. His 5th home run this month. And that counts for his 5 in a Cleveland uniform. The 1-0. Breaking ball on the inside corner for a strike. And that'll even the count at 1-1. And he hit it better than 430 feet into the bleachers. Just to the left of center. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2-1. He was saying today, he said, I didn't think I caught that thing. He thought it would land on the warning track, maybe a one-hopper off the wall, and it ended up well into the bleachers last night. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. He said when it is breezy here, he's finding it tough to get him into the bleachers sometimes. And boy, we've seen the ball carry very well the other way to right. Here's the 2-2. He tried to check it, couldn't do it on another good changeup from Ober. That's strike 3. And Thomas is down on strikes, the 6th for Bailey Ober. Time for the Cleveland Clinic Caregivers Shout Out. Good folks at the clinic want to thank all the Cleveland Clinic caregivers for everything that they do every day. Thanks for providing world-class care to the community. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1-1 the score. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Ramirez takes a breaking pitch, a slider on the inside corner for strike 1. Jose grounded to first his first time up. Switch hitter. Left side, the pitch to him. Outside for a ball. That'll even the count at 1-1. 6'9" right-hander Bailey Ober. Right back to it, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Had him out front of a changeup. And there was again outside part of the plate or simply outside, but they look so good coming in. The Guardians hitters just can't lay off. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and there's a line drive to right. Sinking fast. Base hit for Ramirez. Well, he just reached out and maybe caught that off the end of the bat. 11 games in a row now that Ramirez has picked up a base hit. And he's aboard with the Guardians' second hit on the night. One out base runner for Josh Naylor. He supplied the run for Cleveland with a mammoth home run his first time up. His 30th on the season. Here's the pitch. And it's outside for ball 1. And it's hard to say. Would Josh be happier with home run number 30 or the home run that his teammate Kyle Manzardo hit the other night? Boy, Josh was thrilled to see that for the rookie. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. And visiting with him yesterday, he said it was just great to see Manzardo put a big swing on it, help the team, and that's all they're locked in on right now, getting a couple of more wins to wrap things up in terms of the postseason spot and the division a short while later. And then the good stuff in October. Now the 2-0. Swung on, cued foul slowly to the third base side. And it's 2-1 on Naylor. Legacy Roofing is Ohio's premier roofing service provider. Whether you need that roof repair or the full roof replacement, call 855-GOT-ROOF for a free estimate. You can also check them out at legacyroofingoh.com. Throw to first. Diving back in is Ramirez, and he is a threat to run. 39 steals. Second in the American League. We saw the league leader over the weekend with Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Here's the 2-1 to Naylor. There goes Ramirez, and the pitch is popped up foul and out of play behind the plate. I think Ramirez had that one stolen, as he had a really good jump, but it was fouled off by Naylor. So Ramirez back to first. 2-2 the count on Naylor. 1-1 ball game, fourth inning. And now Naylor, as he does so often, he'll ask for time with 2 strikes, but a lot of times he'll wait until that pitch clock's winding down and the pitcher might be close to being ready to pitch, and then he'll ask for time. Now he's back in. Ober sets at the belt. Here's the 2-2. Change up, low and away. Good work there by Naylor. As he held off, it looked like he wanted to swing, but that would have been trouble. That ball was tailing low and away. Instead, Ober will have to come back with a payoff pitch. Ramirez at first with one down. Here's the pitch. There he goes, and the pitch is swung on and foul back out of play. So we'll do it again on 3-2 as Ramirez gets his sprint work in here. A couple of times he's been off with a pitch, and Naylor has fouled it off. Guardians fell behind early as the Twins scored first inning. But Naylor's home run answered that in the second, and that's where we stand. Throw to first, back safely is Ramirez. Santana. He tapped him on the back and then the helmet. Couple of tags there by Carlos Santana after Ramirez had already gotten into the bag safely. Former teammates here in Cleveland for many seasons. Here's the 3-2. There he goes again, and the pitch is ripped to first. Grabbed by Santana on one hop, and only one play. That's at first. He steps on the bag to retire Naylor, but Ramirez was off with the pitch, so he avoids the double play. And he's now in scoring position with two down for David Fry. Fry struck out his first time up. Don't forget, you can vote for Stephen Kwan, the Guardians nominee for the 2024 Roberto Clemente Award. It's presented by Capital One, recognizing players who best represent the game through positive contributions on and off the field. Here's the pitch to Fry. Missed inside with the changeup for ball one. Vote today at MLB.com/Clemente Award. 1-1 the score, bottom half of the fourth inning. Guardians and Twins, they've had a whale of a series so far. Guardians with that comeback win, 4-3 on Monday night, thanks to Kyle Manzardo's eighth inning home run. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just missed. 2-0 the count. Ober going after that inside part of the plate, just missed with it. Then the Twins with a well-pitched game last night, and they win it 4-1. Guardians, though, they had the bases loaded in the ninth inning, but could not score. Here's the 2-0. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to right, not deep. Coming over and in is Wallner to make the catch and retire the side. We head to the fifth. It's the Twins 1, the Guardians 1 on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians radio.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
Out away from winning it. Clase's 0-2 is fouled into the glove for strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to the National League. The AL's back on top with a 10th win in the last 11 All-Star games.
Well, we saw a little bit of everything. We saw power. We saw power arms. It looked really good for the National League after Shohei Ohtani hit the 3-run homer, but then quickly the American League tied it right out in the bottom of the inning and never looked back.
2-2. And a high towering fly ball left center. That's pretty well hit. Ramos to the track and wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run homer for Goldschmidt. Number 350 in his career.
This is a guy that has an idea of what he's looking for. That's number 10 on this season for Goldie. And as you mentioned, number 350 in the career of Paul Goldschmidt.
Pitch hit in the air down the left field line toward the wall. It's gone! It went over the high wall. Juan Soto's first home run as a Yankee. A fly ball down the left field line. There is a Soto photo.
Guardians, and we'll look ahead to the series in St. Louis with Jim Rosenhaus, 8:45 in the morning, WTAM 1100.
Manuel Margot leads things off for Minnesota, fifth inning. Facing Tanner Bybee, and the Guardians right-hander, who has a good one going, is into the line. Here comes his pitch. Breaking ball, down low, ball one. Bybee has struck out 2. He has walked just 1 and allowed the 1 run on 3 hits. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. Swung on, popped him up, foul. First base side, Naylor giving it a look near the camera bay, runs out of room. So it's 1-1 on Margot. Get you the injury report this half inning, presented by Elk & Elk. Serious lawyers for serious injuries. Call 1-800-ELK Ohio. Stephen Kwan with the mid to lower back issue. He's on the injured list, but making good progress on his way back. Should be good to go when his time is up there next week. Here's the 1-1. Strike called on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Alex Cobb continues to make progress from that blister issue. Through yesterday, and they have a sim game set up for him in the next day or 2. And they'll see where it goes from there. The 1-2 outside, and it's 2-2 on Margot. Good fastball that time, just missed by Bybee. Margot, then Christian Vasquez, then the top of the lineup, Willi Castro for the Twins here in the 5th. Here comes the 2-2 from Bybee. Swung on, pulled foul over to the Guardians dugout for third base side. Guardians in their City Connect uniforms tonight. That darker blue with the CLE in big white letters across the front. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, foul tip, hung on to by Naylor. That's strike 3. And Margot's down on strikes. The 3rd strikeout for Tanner Bybee. Christian Vasquez will hit. Vasquez struck out his first time up. On the out-of-town scoreboard, it's over in Anaheim. The Angels beat the White Sox in 13 innings, 4-3. So Chicago now has lost 117 games. Here's the pitch to Vasquez, and it's swung on, bounced back to the mound, grabbed by Bybee, who then shovels it to first in time for the out. A hard hit one hopper that looked like it nailed the heel of the glove on Bybee, and then he kind of trapped it next to his chest and was able to then flip it over to Naylor at first. But a good play by Bybee. Very good defensive pitcher, and helped himself right there. 2 up, 2 down, still 1-1 as Willi Castro steps in. He doubled to open tonight's game and scored the lone run for Minnesota. Here's the pitch to him. Down on the outside corner for a strike at the knees, and the count's 0-1. So the White Sox at 117 losses, the record 120, as they are closing in on it. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, pulled foul over to the on-deck circle, first base side. Well, they actually been playing a little bit better lately. They took 2 out of 3 from Oakland at home over the weekend, and then really battled the Angels. And boy, those 2 teams went at it today for 13 innings before the Angels pulled out the win. 0-2 the count on Willi Castro. With 2 down, base is empty. Bybee looking for another clean inning. Here's his pitch. Inside, and did it hit him? Yep. A pitch low and in. Looks like it got him right around the ankles. And it's a 2-out base runner for Minnesota on the hit batter. It looked like he was trying to uncork a breaking pitch and couldn't quite do it. That ball, he kind of wedged between the foot and the ground of Castro, and he takes first base, hit by the pitch. So now Wallner steps in. Wallner with a couple of RBI singles last night, infield single tonight, and a walk. Left-handed batter, wide open stance. Throw to first, back safely is Castro. Castro stolen 14 bases. Twins do not run much. But we'll see with Castro here. Here's the pitch from Bybee, and it's swung on, line to right, base hit. On his way to third goes Castro. Noel's on it quickly. He'll fire it into second. But now the Twins on the hit batsman and a single have runners on the corners with 2 outs as they try and build a 2-out rally. Carlos Correa will be the batter. He has reached on an error and singled in 2 trips. 3 hits in 3 games now since returning from a lengthy stay on the injured list with plantar fasciitis. And he is one of the remaining few from the scandal days of the Houston Astros who still hears about it from fans throughout baseball, including here in Cleveland. Here's the pitch. Check swing, foul at home plate. Correa trying to back out of there. But that ball hit the bat for strike 1. So it's 0-1 on Carlos Correa. An all-star this year. He had a tremendous first half in his OPS right around 900 a good portion of this season. So he's been productive when he's played, and that's been the challenge. Here's the 0-1, and it's swung on, loop to the right side. Knocked down by Jimenez. Throws back to first, not in time. Now, Correa's not running well right now, but he was able to beat that play as Jimenez somehow made a play on it and made it sort of close considering where that ball ended up, but just a battle by Correa to fight that pitch off. It was an inside pitch, and he somehow muscled it into shallow right where Jimenez pounced on it, but by that time he was too far away to make a strong throw, and Correa's safe. A run scores, and the Twins take a 2-1 lead. Now runners at first and second for Carlos Santana. Here comes Bybee's pitch. Santana swings and misses for strike 1. So Correa has both runs batted in for the Twins. One on an error by the shortstop Rocchio. And then a ball that barely left the infield. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Santana down in the count 0-2. Now, Bybee in that first inning stopped the bleeding immediately after the 1 run had scored. And now he's trying to do the same here as the Twins have put together a 2-out rally. Santana 0 for 2 on the night, facing an 0-2 pitch from Tanner Bybee. Here it is. Swung on, popped him up, foul. This one comes back and out of play. And we'll do it again on 0-2 to the former Cleveland Indian, always happily remembered as catching the last out in the American League Championship Series in 2016 up in Toronto. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball up high. 1-2 the count. Now, Bybee got through the first 2 hitters quickly, but then hit Willi Castro in the foot. And the Twins have parlayed that into a run now and still working on it. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, high and outside for ball 2, and Bybee looks in. I think he thought he had strike 3. So 2-2 on Santana. Always a discerning eye at the plate. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the slider. Santana down on strikes. Side retired, but the Twins score a run and take the lead.
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right? on getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready? Blower Lau had his first big league hit against Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
No.
Oh. Your first knock's Eovaldi?
Off the end of the bat.
That's a nice one, though. Yeah.
What were you thinking right there?
Oh, this is your first knock? That doesn't count.
Have you ever hit 1,000 for a year?
There you go.
Here's Raffy, 27 home runs for the season, 199 in his career. High drive center field. McCarthy backing up, turning around. She's gone. Number 200 for Raffy Devers. Over the center field wall at Fenway Park. A 3-run shot here against Arizona as he touches home plate, his 200.
The Reds' best player against the Giants' best pitcher, and here we go. Buckle up, folks.
He hits a fly ball, right center. Yastrzemski has it! And Blake Snell has pitched the first no-hitter of his brilliant career. Here in
Buck Sexton. News and politics and who knows. Noon to 3 tomorrow. WTAM 1100.
Andres Jimenez leads things off for the Guardians. Bottom of the 5th, and he swings and fouls it back for strike one. The big right-hander Bailey Ober, pitching well, has allowed just 1 run on 2 hits. Twins pitching holding the Guardians at bay last night to just 1 run. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 on Jimenez. Jimenez popped to short his first time up. Now the 0-2 from Bailey Ober. Down low, 1-2. Ober out of the College of Charleston. Decent baseball program, occasionally putting a player in the major leagues, including this guy, the 1-2, and it's swung on and drilled foul deep down the right side, but out of play. Probably definitely the most distinguished major league career for a product of the College of Charleston. Brett Gardner, the longtime outfielder for the Yankees. Now the 1-2. Swung on, and that's lined up the middle, a base hit into center. Jimenez leads it off with a sharp single to center. And the Guardians have a leadoff base runner here in the 5th with good speed. Now Vasquez has had good success throwing out opposing base stealers, and with Ober, that big frame, we'll see if they can get a decent jump on him. Jimenez with 29 steals on the season. Here's John Kenzie Noel. Here's Ober's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Big rip on the changeup. 0-1 the count on Noel. He struck out his first time up. Trying to get it going again in a slow spell. Here's the 0-1. Slider low and outside, and he checked his swing. Good work there by Noel to hold off. Not easy. John Kenzie, last 2 weeks, hitting at a 114 clip coming in. Just 4 hits during that time. Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down by Vasquez. Not in time. Stolen base. Andres Jimenez, his 30th. Got a good jump. Decent throw by Vasquez. But Jimenez able to get in there. And now that tying runs in scoring position for the Guardians after the Twins took the lead in the top half of this inning. We're in the 5th. It's 2-1 Minnesota. Ober sets at the belt. Here comes his pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the changeup. Noel out front. And there is strikeout number 7 for Bailey Ober. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station ID on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
News, Talk sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Bo Naylor steps in. The pitch to him. Breaking ball in there for strike one. Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton bringing you Guardians baseball from Progressive Field tonight. Brian Matze at command center. As the Guardians trail the Twins 2-1. Here comes Ober's 0-1. And that's low and outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Naylor bounced to first his first time up. Here comes the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball missed outside, and it's 2-1. Visiting with hitting coach Chris Valeka today, he was talking about Bo Naylor, and he says the mechanics are good. His swing is where it needs to be mechanically. Now it's going through a stretch where the swing decisions at certain pitches have hurt him. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and fouled off at home plate. And the count's now 2-2. But he said you got to be mindful that this is Naylor's first full major league season as a primary catcher, and there is a ton of wear and tear that goes along with that, in addition to that daily preparation and make sure your pitcher's the best they can be. Here's the 2-2. Fastball up high. 3-2 the count. So Naylor working the count now on Ober, who's up to 71 pitches. The big right-hander's ready. Here's his payoff pitch. Called strike three at the knees. Naylor dropped the bat. I think he thought that was low. And he was prepared to head to first base. But Chad Fairchild, the home plate umpire, said, nope, that's strike three. And Naylor is strikeout victim number 8 for Bailey Ober. Now the number 9 hitter, Brian Rocchio, with Jimenez still at second base. That tying run in scoring position. The pitch to Rocchio, swung on and missed. Changeup had him out front. Rocchio struck out his first time up. 8 strikeouts for Ober. His season and career high is 11. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, popped him up foul. Third base side out of play. So it's 0-2 on Rocchio. In this 2-1 ball game, Minnesota in front. Bottom half of the 5th with 2 outs. And a runner at second base. Andres Jimenez with the good wheels there. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Changeup gets him. And the side is retired. We head to the 6th. Minnesota 2, Cleveland 1.
Keep on trucking.
Langoliers to left center. Deep. Back goes Martin, and he'll jump in. Martin pulled it back. Austin Martin caught that ball. Austin Martin caught that ball, and this is going to be a double play. Look at him go up and rob Langoliers of a game-tying home run.
That is every outfielder's dream right there. Austin Martin hasn't played a ton of center field, but man, did he look good on that one.
This is it. The beekeeper made his way. A grand entrance onto the field here. He just removed the bees.
Bees are all gone and we're clear for baseball. Diamondbacks in extra innings this year, just 1 and 3. Christian Walker, goodbye Arizona. Woo! The first career walk-off home run for Christian Walker. His first multi-homer game this year, and the Diamondbacks walk off the Dodgers.
1-2. Strike. Well, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk? Yeah, we have a balk.
Yeah, I don't think he stopped. I don't think Boyle stopped.
And Judge takes advantage. High, deep, and gone. Aaron Judge gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Well, that balk eliminated a potential strikeout.
Exactly.
And then Judge just smashed it to right field. Fielder with a fly ball to right field, tagging up. It'll be Yoshida. He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
They have a day, Sadon. Doubled. It clears them.
And that ball is out of here. What a day.
1100.
Well, kind of as expected. Really good pitchers duel. Minnesota 2, Cleveland 1, 6th inning. Trevor Larnach, the number 5 hitter in DH, 0 for 2. Tanner Bybee misses high with a changeup, ball 1. Bybee has struck out 4, walked 1. He's given up 2 runs on 5 hits. The pitch, swing and a foul straight back, and the count 1-1. Bailey Ober has struck out 9 and given up 1 run on 3 hits. Now the kick and delivery, and he nailed the outside corner with a slider, backdoored him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runs have been hard to come by this series for both teams. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. So far in the series, Minnesota has scored 9 runs. Cleveland 6. Larnach played as a dead pull hitter to deep right. Bybee's pitched to him. And the DH swings and misses. Couldn't lay off the high change. 5 strikeouts for Bybee. That'll bring up Jose Miranda, has popped up and struck out. Bybee now at 79 pitches, lets it fly, and Miranda swings right over the top of it. Strike 1. Into the motion. Here it comes. And it's swung on, pulled toward third, but foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Minnesota has won the division title 3 times in the last 5 years, including a year ago. Last year, Minnesota won 87 games and won the division title by 9 games. They were the only team above 500 in the Central. Now the 0-2, high, 1-2. This year, 4 teams in the Central above 500. And a pretty good chance 4 teams will stay above 500 by the time the season ends. Now the 1-2. Fouled off to the right. We'll do it again at 1-2. Two to 1 Minnesota. 6th inning, 1 out, nobody on. Bybee into the motion. Here it comes, and it's fouled upstairs. We'll stay at a 1-2 count, and it'll be a chance to remind you that Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Guardians with 28 locations in Northeast Ohio. Get started at dollar.bank. Now the 1-2. Laid off a pitch outside, 2-2. This is the 4th start for Bybee against Minnesota this year, and he's been good in all 4 starts. He lets it rip, and the pitch is popped up. This is playable. This is between the mound and home plate. First baseman Josh Naylor makes the catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Brooks Lee. Shortstop last night, second base tonight. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Two down in the Twins' sixth inning, 2-1 Minnesota. They got their runs in the first and another in the fifth. The pitch swung on, soft liner to the diving Jimenez at second, who made a backhanded catch before he hit the ground, diving towards second. Jimenez, it must.
You might look the same on the outside, Scorpio, but the wheels are turning in your head to lock down a spot in the postseason. You're plotting out your moves for your final games this season. Keep fooling the other team with your poker face, and they won't know what hit them when you step up to the plate.
He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
They have a day, Sadon. Double, then clears them.
And that ball is out of here. What a day for Sadon Rafaela. There's a drive. That one socked. Dahlbeck will score. 7 RBIs for Sadon Rafaela.
High fly ball. Deep left center. Doyle back. See ya. Boarding flight 50. 50 home runs.
Better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
The best Browns coverage before they face the Giants starts Sunday morning at 10 on WTAM 1100.
Angel Martinez fouls off the first pitch, bottom of the sixth, 2-1 Minnesota. Top of the order for Cleveland, Martinez grounds one to the shortstop. Correa gloves and throws over, one down. Martinez 0 for 3. Cleveland has 3 hits tonight. Josh Naylor a solo homer to right, and Jose Ramirez and Andres Jimenez with singles. Ober has struck out 9, hasn't walked a batter. He's only made 77 pitches. Here's Lane Thomas, a strikeout, a pop-up, and he turns away from a changeup that almost hit him, ball 1. Bailey Ober, last time out against the Reds, he gave up 5 runs. Brilliant tonight. The pitch. Swung on, Thomas with a lazy fly. Right center field, caught by the center fielder Castro, 2 down. Detroit, Kansas City, that's a 1-1 ball game. They're only in the second inning in Missouri. Here it's 2-1. Minnesota with the lead in the sixth. Jose Ramirez, the batter, 1 for 2 with a single. Switch hitter batting left-handed. The pitch. And it's a strike on the outer edge. Now the 0-1 pitch. And Ramirez fouling it off into the Twins' first base dugout, 0-2. Cade Smith is warming up, so that must mean Tanner Bybee's night is done. After 6 innings, Tanner Bybee pitched another dandy. The pitch, Hosey takes, changeup low, 1-2. Changeup, 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 changeup. And Bailey Ober keeps getting Cleveland to fish at it. He kicks, he fires. Ramirez swings and misses. And that'll take care of Cleveland in another blink of an eye inning. 9-pitch inning for Bailey Ober. He has struck out 10. And he looks...
Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino. Disfruta de pagos en minutos, una plataforma segura y atención personalizada en todo momento. Pronostica, diviértete y lleva tu pasión al siguiente nivel. Betcris.
This is it. The beekeeper made his way. A grand entrance onto the field here. He just removed the bees.
Bees are all gone. We're clear for baseball. Diamondbacks in extra innings this year, just 1 and 3. Christian Walker. Goodbye, Arizona. Woo! The first career walk-off home run for Christian Walker. His first multi-homer game this year. And the Diamondbacks walk off the Dodgers.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps. And he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer. And that is how this one comes to an end.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Tanner Bybee fires. Manuel Margot takes a pitch down low. Cade Smith is ready, but Bybee gets a shot here to start the 7th. 2-1, Twins leading it. Carlos Correa, both RBIs tonight. The 1-0. Low 2-0. The 6-inning totals: Minnesota 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 5 left. Cleveland 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 stranded. Now the 2-0 pitch, cued off the end of the bat toward first. This will stay fair. Fielded in front of the bag, right on the grass by Naylor. Backpedals, steps on the bag to retire Margot for out number 1. That'll bring up Christian Vasquez, 0 for 2. Well, you should check out the adventurous new Toyota RAV4 at your Northern Ohio Toyota dealer. America's best-selling SUV is street-savvy, off-road capable. For all Toyota offers, go to Toyota.com. The Cal State Fullerton product lets it fly, and it's a bit high, ball 1. Bybee has been outstanding tonight, but not getting a whole lot of help from his offense. Bailey Ober has been a little bit better. The pitch, strike at the top of the zone with a fastball. Velo's down a little bit now for Tanner Bybee, but that's to be expected at 92 pitches. The 1-1, check swing foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tomorrow it's a 1:10 start. Joey Cantillo against Simeon Woods Richardson, but probably won't see a lot of Simeon Woods Richardson. He's about near the end. He's running on fumes. So they see a lot of bullpen arms tomorrow for Minnesota. The pitch down low, 2-2 the count. That's why them getting tonight from Bailey Ober, who knows? They may get a complete game the way he's going. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit a ton to left. Down the line, a hooking foul. Still a 2-2 count on Vasquez. Now the windup. And the pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air, fairly deep right. Noel is back. Noel onto the front edge of the track. And that'll take care of out number 2. Vasquez retired. 2 down. 2-1 Minnesota. Top of the order. And Stephen Vogt says 3 times through the order is enough. Cade Smith will be coming on after another tremendous outing as Tanner Bybee cannot get the win. He's the pitcher of record right now, leaving trailing 2-1. But boy, did he do his part. Man, 96 pitches. Tanner Bybee went 6 2/3 innings. He gave up just the 2 runs tonight on 5.
You might look the same on the outside, Scorpio, but the wheels are turning in your head to lock down a spot in the postseason. You're plotting out your moves for your final games this season. Keep fooling the other team with your poker face, and they won't know what hit them when you step up to the plate.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Ellie De La Cruz in this photo of Reds fans?
Ellie De La Cruz. This guy is like nothing I've ever seen before.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In Game 2, his first home run!
He can do it all. Fight to a star.
It's a cycle! Ellie Mania!
And there he is.
High fly ball, deep left center, Doyle back, see ya! Boarding flight 50 home runs! Aaron Judge has done it again! Amazing!
Well, Michael, that's 50. I'm going to give him the silent treatment because you know what? I'm really out of words. I don't know what else to say other than to listen to you say, see ya.
Ryder and Parker Meadows, winning run at second. Swings and sends it to left. Dominguez got a good arm. They're going to wave him. A delay on the throw. He is safe.
Cade Smith is on. Mid-90s fastball slider split. 2 down. Twins batting, 7th inning, leading 2-1. Top of the order, Willi Castro takes the heater for strike 1. Castro scored both Minnesota runs. 1 for 2 with a double and hit by a pitch. Switch hitter batting left-handed. He takes a little wide, 1-1. Rookie Cade Smith, 72nd appearance, 6-1 a save, 27 holds, ERA of 2. 98 strikeouts in 72 innings. Throws that fastball right by Castro, spins around on a swing and a miss. And the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Far and away, the best bullpen in baseball belongs to Cleveland. It's not even close. And they now have 4 rookies out there. Cade Smith, Hunter Gaddis, Tim Herron, and Andrew Walters. Now the pitch, swing and a miss. Smith said, I don't think you can hit 96, so I'll throw you 97, and I know you can't hit that. It's stretch time at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario.
Time for the great mascot race. Here's the pitch. And they're off. They're neck and neck. Look at them go. Listen to the cheers. They're heading for home. It's too close to call. Here's the play at the plate. It's the Dodgers. Congratulations on winning the great mascot race.
It's an 0-1 count to Altuve. Astros down 4-2. And Altuve hits it in the air pretty deep to left. Carter is back at the wall. Leaves, and it is gone! It's gone! It's gone! It's gone! Jose Altuve gives the Astros a 5-4 lead! How do you like that?
Altuve is the lone star once again for the Astros. Clear eyes and a full heart. 26th postseason home run for Altuve in his career.
That's pretty well hit. It's off the top of the wall. He's got himself a triple. Off the hands. Garcia lets it drop. Everybody's safe. It's another hit. Weston Wilson hits one out to right. It's gone! He's a double short of the cycle. Drive out to right center field. This might do it. It will do it! Weston Wilson is going to get to second. He's got the cycle.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
How awesome is that?
Weston Wilson.
Welcome to the big leagues, Rhys Hines. What a way to splash in the show. Big league debut, big league bomb. What an arrival on the biggest stage in baseball. Rhys Hines makes baseball history. The first man ever to launch 5 extra base hits in his first 2 games at the
Glenn Beck program. Just to give you some real news. Tomorrow from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
Josh Naylor, the only offense for Cleveland, steps in and takes outside a ball on a changeup. 2-1 Minnesota. Bailey Ober made a first-pitch fastball mistake to Josh Naylor. He hit it 445 feet into the seats and right back in the second. Takes another changeup down and in, 2-0. How about Bailey Ober? Tonight, he has thrown 40 changeups. Almost half his pitches tonight have been changeups. Naylor, a ground out on that bomb, the pitch, and he fouls it back, a third straight changeup. So Bailey Ober has made 86 pitches, 41 changeups, 23 sliders, 14 fastballs, 7 cutters. He delivers. And a swing and a pop foul. He just threw Naylor his 4th consecutive changeup. Bailey Ober, for the 4th time this year, has struck out 10 or more in a game. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to deep right field. Away back. Gone. Josh Naylor 2. Minnesota 2. A towering blast on the 5th straight changeup of the at-bat. And Naylor was sitting changeup and didn't miss it. We are deadlocked at 2 here in the 7th inning. Don't know, folks, if I've ever seen a pitcher throw 5 straight changeups to a hitter. There was one too many for Bailey Ober. Here's David Fry. He takes a look at a slider strike. So Naylor has both runs on 2 home runs tonight to right. Now the kick and delivery. A swing and a foul back, jammed him with a fastball, and quickly the count is 0-2. So Josh Naylor, now 31 homers and 105 RBIs. 2-2 ball game in the 7th. The windup, the pitch, swing and a foul back. Will do it again at 0-2. For Josh Naylor, this is his 3rd multi-homer game this year. Colorado in May, Seattle in June, and Minnesota in September. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called on the inside corner on a changeup. Bailey Ober has struck out 11. That matches a career best. Here is Andres Jimenez. Two ball game, 7th inning. Andres Jimenez 1 for 2 with a single. The kick and delivery. And it's outside, missed with a fastball. Well, Stephen Vogt said on the manager's show tonight, these have felt like playoff games, really this whole homestand. The 1-0, outside and high, 2-0. Runs so hard to come by, both against Tampa Bay and Minnesota, and equally so for Tampa Bay and Minnesota against Cleveland. So all of these games are coming down to the final at bat. And both Minnesota and Cleveland, if they both make the playoffs, they're certainly battle-tested going into October baseball. Quick visit to the mound by catcher Christian Vasquez. 2-2 ball game. We're in the 7th inning. The pitch. And he nailed it. Strike on a changeup. 2-1 the count. Ober with that hybrid windup. He delivers. And it's in there, a fastball strike. Again, he only throws 91 miles per hour, but Bailey Ober almost never misses his spots. He hasn't walked a batter tonight. The kick and delivery. A swing and a foul tip changeup. And he hung on to it, did catcher Christian Vasquez. Andres Jimenez says, I need help from some of the base umpires. And looks like the call is going to stand. So that's a new career high 12 strikeouts for Bailey Ober. And that is out number 2. 2-2 ball game for John Kinsey Noel, who is really scuffling. He has struck out twice tonight, 4 for his last 36. Target way outside, and the pitch was right down Broadway. Oh, Bailey Ober got away with a mistake. They wanted the slider way outside, and he went right down the middle with it. The pitch, that one bounced in there, another slider, and that's what they're doing now. They're forcing John Kinsey Noel to lay off sliders outside the strike zone, and lately he's just not been able to. Now the 1-1 pitch, slider in the dirt, almost chased, but he didn't. 2-1 the count. When you've got rust to bust, use PB Blaster, a Cleveland original since 1957. PB Blaster, always working like a pro. Now the 2-1. Swung and ripped to deep left. Down the line it goes toward the corner. Diving into the corner, Margot. He made the catch. Sensational by Manuel Margot. Racing into the left field corner with an all-out diving catch to take extra bases away from John Kinsey Noel. It may be September, folks.
Towards center field, hit pretty well. Hill a long way back and makes the catch and slams into the wall. Then he feeds Sanchez, who gets it in quick, but here comes the throw home. Out! What a relay from the Marlins to cut down the run.
That's one of the most incredible double plays you'll ever see.
And that'll bring up Rizzo, sitting on 299 career home runs. High fly ball, deep right center. That ball is gone. See ya! Home run number 300 for Anthony Rizzo. A 2-run shot, and the Yankees lead 15-5. 161st player in big league history to hit that number 300.
Maybe that swing. Drives it in the air. Deep left center. Judge leaping. And he made the catch. Oh, Aaron Judge. What a play. He does it all. And there's the double play. Send him to Monument Park now.
What a double play by the Yankees.
This is Bill Wills. We'll catch up with Rosie and talk Guardians baseball, 8:45 in the morning, WTAM 1100.
Cade Smith misses in with a fastball to Matt Wallner, leading off the Twins' eighth, game deadlocked at 2. Right-hander firing, and the pitch ripped to right field near the line. It gets down for a base hit. Cut off in the corner by Noel. The throw to second. Wallner in with a feet-first slide and a double. Wallner has 3 hits and a walk tonight. That double his 17th. And these Twins are not to be deterred. Leadoff double, and now the go-ahead run in scoring position for Carlos Correa. Correa tonight has both RBIs. He's gone 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Correa's always been a big game hitter when you think about his postseason exploits with Houston. The pitch, swung on, broken bat, flare to second, caught by Jimenez in shallow right center. The second baseman caught that broken bat looping liner, and what's critical about that is that runner still is at second base, and now there's one down. Sheared the bat. And now Carlos Santana 0 for 3 steps in, batting left-handed. Carlos Santana is wearing his jersey pants now like they're shorts at the beach. They're rolled up above the knees. The pitch, high for a ball. Runner at second, 1 down. Twins batting 8th inning, game deadlocked at 2. The next pitch swung on, fouled upstairs, and a 1-1 count. Detroit has jumped on Kansas City 4-1 in the third. Santana pops one up, shallow left, racing out Ramirez, third baseman near the foul line, and he's got to be 60 to 90 feet into the outfield grass. 2 down. Boy, and you give Tarek Skubal a 4-1 lead like the Tigers have tonight, Royals are in trouble. Here's Trevor Larnach, 0 for 3. Runner still at second, 2 down. 2-2 game, top of the 8th. Larnach played deep and toward right, and he looks at a strike from Cade Smith on a heater. The next pitch, swung on, fouled upstairs, third base side, and now 2 strikes on Larnach. Well, at Honda of Middleburg Heights, it's all about you. Treating you like family because that's the way they would like to be treated. Honda of Middleburg Heights, I-71 and Pearl Road, or online at hondaofmiddleburgheights.com. Smith comes set. Time called. Cleveland can clinch a playoff spot, but they have to beat Minnesota tonight. And then they also have to have Detroit and Seattle both lose. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball, 98 miles an hour. He blew it by Larnach. Another great job.
Tyler O'Neill has homered on opening day in 4 straight openers. Tyler O'Neill has just set a record by homering in 5 consecutive opening days.
He's got it all to himself with a home run here tonight in Seattle.
5 opening days in a row. New record.
Swinging a high fly ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
The knee kick. 2-1, fly ball, left center field. Ohtani obliterated. That man is just built different.
451 feet on his 18th home run of the year.
Now he turns on the first pitch of the 6th inning. Ohtani's done it again. 19th of
under NMLS number 2229.
The best Browns coverage before they face the Giants starts Sunday morning at 10 on WTAM 1100.
Well, Louis Varland's coming out of the bullpen after a sensational effort by starter Bailey Ober. 2-2 ball game. Bailey Ober set a new career high with 12 strikeouts tonight in 7 innings. He gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, made 101 pitches. Josh Naylor took him deep twice. Louis Varland to Bo Naylor, who fouls it upstairs, strike 1. Varland is another hard thrower, and they've converted him now from a starter to a reliever. Now the kick in the 0-1, and it's swung on, hit pretty well to center. Castro going back, Castro reaching up, makes the catch before he got to the track. 1 down. Varland has always had a good arm, but it just wasn't working as a starter. And now let him come in and just try to blow people away. Varland this year, 7 starts. This is his 5th relief appearance. He's 0-6 with an 8.57 ERA. But most of that was done as a starter. Brian Rocchio, 2 strikeouts. He takes at the knees a strike on the cutter. Louis Varland, he's another Minnesotan from North St. Paul. The pitch down and in, then went to a D2 school in St. Paul, Concordia University. 2-2 game, bottom of the 8th. Varland delivering, and the pitch in there. That's 98 miles an hour. He doesn't have to pace himself anymore. It's amazing how so many guys didn't make it as a starter, and then, wow, look out when they find that niche in the pen. The pitch fouled back. Hunter Gaddis, case in point in the Cleveland bullpen this year.
And with some injuries and ineffectiveness for the Twins, they need this to work out with Varland.
Varland the wind, Varland the pitch. Swing and a foul down the left side. Will do it again at 1-2. Well, for Bailey Ober, he made a first pitch fastball to Josh Naylor in the 2nd inning. He hammered one deep into the seats and right. The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out with the heat. And then Josh Naylor saw 5 straight changeups in his at-bat in the 7th inning. And the 5th one, he hit a towering home run to right. Otherwise, Bailey Ober was as good as it gets. 2 down, top of the order. Angel Martinez 0 for 3, switch hitter batting left-handed. He takes a look at a called strike. He's primarily coming at Cleveland with cutters and 4-seam fastballs. 2 down, nobody on, 2-2 in the 8th. Here's the wind, here's the pitch. Swung on, drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded pick by Correa, and that'll take care of Cleveland as he throws out Martinez. Nice play at short by Correa, and we go to the 9th in the
down, 2 out. 1-1. Ohtani unleashes high into the Friday night sky and gone! Boy, does he look good in Dodger blue. Number 22 and a 2-0 lead. Ohtani's 7th home run in his last 11 games.
It's a beautiful thing. Wow, that ball was crushed. My goodness.
That one is blasted deep to right field, and the Phillies get this road trip off on a good note. It's his 12th leadoff home run of the year. Oh, man, he drills one to deep right field, and that one is gone. His 2nd home run of the game, and a high fly ball to deep right field. They've come all the way back. Kyle Schwarber's 3rd home run of the night. Unbelievable.
You talk about making a statement.
Hoga Heights, Clean Water Fest. You really gotta go.
Looking for a unique baseball experience? Explore the Baseball Heritage Museum at League Park, the birthplace of Cleveland's rich and diverse baseball history. Visit baseballheritagemuseum.org today.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Well, Emmanuel Clase comes on. This is what you do 99% of the time. If you're the home team, you bring your closer in a tie game in the 9th. Emmanuel Clase in a 2-2 ball game will make appearance number 70. Clase, 4 wins, 46 saves, ERA .65. 5 earned runs in 69 appearances. Jose Miranda, the batter, swings and misses at a slider. Clase, 100-mile-an-hour cutter and slider. Another terrific outing by Cade Smith. He got 4 outs and only made 13 pitches in an inning and a third. Now the 0-1 waved at. Ball bounces away 0-2. Cade Smith had a couple of strikeouts. Tanner Bybee was tremendous in 6 2/3, giving up 2 runs. Now both these teams have played it tonight like a playoff game. Both ball clubs trying to nail down playoff spots, and nothing is ever assumed, even with only a week and a half to go. The next delivery, checked on a pitch, just missed inside at 100 miles per hour. That's, and we've said it a number of times, the biggest difference with Clase this year, the ability to throw that cut fastball in on the batter, especially the right-handed hitters, not just going away, away, away. The pitch, and it's high, 2-2. Before, right-handed hitters had a little more success because they could pretty much look middle away for the cutter and slider. Not anymore. Now the 2-2 to Miranda. Down low, full count. Thing about Clase, too, his command has been impeccable. He has struck out 63, walked 8. Full count on Miranda, who's 0 for 3 tonight. 2 pop-ups, a strikeout. The pitch, swung on, popped him up. Shortstop Brian Rocchio, midway between 2nd and 3rd, makes the one-handed snag. That'll bring up Brooks Lee. 0 for 3 tonight. Switch hitter will bat left-handed. Well, you watch guys from both these sides pitch in this series, you wonder how in the world does anybody get a hit with the stuff that these two pitching staffs possess, the pitch, and it's in there a called strike. As Stephen Vogt said, it's why he's now managing, not playing. The next delivery from Clase. Bullseye, nothing into the count. Took a little something off that cutter, only 99 miles per hour, and Brooks Lee is like, man, never saw that at Cal Poly. Clase's ready. Here it comes. In the dirt, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out in the 9th. 2-2 ball game. Twins getting their runs on RBIs from Carlos Correa in the 1st and 5th. Cleveland on solo bombs to right by Josh Naylor in the 2nd and the 7th. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Cutter ate him up. Strikeout number 1 for Clase. 2 down in the 9th. And Manuel Margot 0 for 3 to the plate. This year, in facing Emmanuel Clase, it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. The pitch, a swing and a high fly foul out of play to the right. Strike 1. 1 more to go in this terrific series tomorrow at 1:10. These 2 clubs will be exhausted. The pitch. Inside a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tell you what, Chad Fairchild, the home plate umpire tonight. This has been a treat after the last 2 nights watching the home plate umpire. The pitch. Swinging a shot on the ground. Up the middle, diving backhanded stop. Jimenez gets up, throws out Margot. Just give Andres Jimenez the Gold Glove after tonight's game. He has put on a clinic. That was a BB back up the middle, then he made another.
It's time for Play Ball Categories. Let's spin the wheel and see what we land on. Wins. Can you name every active manager with at least 1,000 wins? Get those minds working. Do you have your answers ready? All right, let's see. Bruce Bochy, Bob Melvin, and Bud Black all have 1,000 managerial wins.
This will be the 7th pitch to Langford. And he hammers that ball deep out to left. Gone! The Langford grand slam is opening up for the Rangers. 6-0.
Man, he fouled off pitch after pitch. He got the one he wanted. He knew he got it right away. We're starting to see this career take off.
Paul Skeens, you know all about him, the #1 overall pick in the country just last year out of LSU. He's getting ready to warm up today and get ready to throw out that first pitch.
Boy, that's just nasty. That's a backdoor curveball.
There's an 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. Heim has a chance at redemption. Infield moves back. And he rifles one to right center. He is going to get the redemption. Heim walks it off. The Rangers win the opener. Baseball. Unbelievable.
Jonah Heim with the game-winning run batted in to give Texas a 4-3 win here in 10 on opening night.
1-2. Strike. Well, that pitch not going to count
for Minnesota, although they also use Griffin Jacks to save games like they did last night. Duran came in last night, and Duran worked an inning in the 3rd, and then Jacks bailed him out in the 9th. But Duran, with 23 saves, he's 6-9, a 3.99 ERA. He's got a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, wicked curve, and split. Lane Thomas leads off 2-2, bottom of the 9th. The pitch swung on a high chopper to short. Chin high hop handled by Correa. Over the top throw to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now you've got Jose Ramirez, then Josh Naylor. Louis Varland with a perfect 8th inning and a strikeout. Twins pitchers have struck out 13 tonight, a dozen by Bailey Ober. 2-2 ball game. Bottom of the 9th inning. Cleveland beat Duran on a walk-off by Will Brennan earlier this year. Jose Ramirez takes outside, ball 1. Outfield, deep toward right. Infield, pulled to the right. The pitch, and it's at the knees, a strike to even the count. Cleveland's not had a lot of walk-offs this year, just 5. And the only walk-off home run came by Will Brennan off Duran back in May. Now the wind and the 1-1. Down and in. Missed with the curveball. 2-1 the count. It was the curveball that Brennan hit a 3-run home run on to walk off the Twins back in May. Duran into the line. Here it comes. Swung on a weak chopper to first. Santana flips to the pitcher. Duran covering. 2 down. Well, this will be an interesting matchup. Josh Naylor's never had 3 homers in a game. He's had 2 tonight to right field. 445 feet. That was back in the 2nd. Then a towering homer to right in the 7th that tied this game at 2. Carlos Correa coming in from short to talk to Duran. Do they walk Naylor here? One would doubt it. But now the catcher, Vasquez, is running out to join. Kyle Manzardo's on deck. He'll be a pinch hitter for David Fry should the inning get to that point. Interesting, this was all started by the shortstop Carlos Correa. Now, Correa's been in so many huge games in the past with Houston in particular that's part of the reason why Derek Falvey and the Twins wanted him back, that leadership. And now Josh Naylor bats with 2 down in the 9th. Ball game deadlocked at 2. Bases empty, the pitch. Outside, a ball. Might have been the old, hey, don't give him anything to hit. You walk him, you walk him. See if he'll chase. Outfield deep. The right-hander's pitch. And he went curveball, missed low, 2-0. Now, the thing we mentioned it last night, Duran has 3 way above average pitches. Fastball, curve, split. Now the 2-0. And nailed the outside corner with that split. 2-1 the count. Now Naylor backs away. Naylor now 31 homers, 105 RBIs. Jose Ramirez 35 homers, 107 runs batted in. Now the kick and the 2-1 pitch. Down and in, 3-1. Duran's ready. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Kept the splitter away at 97 miles an hour. What a pitch. Full countdown on Naylor. 2 down in the 9th inning in a 2-2 game. Here's the wind. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a splitter. We'll go to 10 innings at least. 2-2 Cleveland and Minnesota on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Don't butt.
Four runs so far through 3 2/3. This ball skied into left field. That'll send Austin Hayes back. He's near the wall. He looks up. It's gone. That ball scalded to center field. Jordan crushes one to straightaway center. Chazzy Fizz followed up by Jordan with a smash to center. 3 in a row! The big man is on fire. 3 straight home runs, a laser beam over the wall in center.
It's a quick 0-2. That one didn't. There comes Yelich to the plate, and Yelich is safe at home.
How does he throw the ball back to the pitcher? From a knee. He looks up. I mean, a great move by Weathers just to barehand it and throw it back. But as a lefty, the first thing you need to do is be looking over at third base and moving that direction just in case. But honestly, that hardly ever happens.
With the first pick of the 2024.
Book your tee time at clevelandmetroparks.com/golf. Your time, your place. Cleveland Metro Parks.
The best Browns coverage before they face the Giants starts Sunday morning at 10 on WTAM 1100.
Hunter Gaddis on to pitch for Cleveland as we go to the 10th inning in a ball game tied up at 2. The runner at second will be Manuel Margot to start the 10th. Royce Lewis is going to come off the bench and bat for the number 9 hitter, catcher Christian Vasquez. Lewis was getting the night off. He's been scuffling as of late. Lewis on the year, batting .246, 16 homers, 46 RBIs. So it's the 10th inning in a ball game tied up at 2. Hunter Gaddis fastball, slider change. He lets it fly, and Lewis swings and taps it slowly to third. Ramirez charges gloves, throw to second, tag, not in time. Back with a dive is Margot. Lewis runs well. Hosey knew on the slow chopper to third. He had no play at first and tried to get Margot, who had strayed a little too far. And that'll be an infield hit for Lewis to put 2 men on with nobody out. Now top of the order in Willi Castro. And is he up there bunting? Leadoff man, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Usually on the road, you're trying to play for a multiple run inning. Cleveland pinches in at the corners. The pitch, Castro squares, bunts it back, foul, strike 1. Let's pause for a station ID.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Tom Hamilton with you on this beautiful Wednesday night, along with Jim Rosenhaus and Brian Matze. We are all tied up. The pitch. Inside it hit him. He tried to bunt, and he got hit by the pitch. Wow. Minnesota bunts as little as any team in the game. 8 sack bunts on the year, and Castro was trying to bunt there, and he got hit on the leg, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And boy, the Twins have a chance now to have a mammoth inning. Now Minnesota tonight, 2 for 10, coming into this inning with men in scoring position. Then they get the infield hit, so 3 for 11 on the night. They've got bases loaded, nobody out. Now Cleveland's going to drop back, double play depth. Margot at third, Lewis at second, Castro at first, and Gaddis facing Matt Wallner. 2-2 in the 10th. Gaddis is ready. Here it comes. And it's down and in, a ball. Emmanuel Clase worked that scoreless 9th, had a strikeout. Hunter Gaddis making appearance number 73. 4 wins, 33 holds, ERA 1.44. He fires, and it's waved at, and the count 1-1. Wallner's had a big night. A double, 2 singles, and a walk. Outfield fairly deep, pulled toward right. Infield back, double play depth. The set. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, ripped foul down the right side. A 1-2 count on Matt Wallner, who's got 13 homers on the year. Detroit still leads Kansas City 4-1. Fifth inning in Missouri. Royals batting. Now the 1-2 pitch. Down low, ball 2-2. Carlos Correa, Carlos Santana to follow. So Minnesota couldn't have this set up any more perfectly than it is right now. Now the 2-2, and time is called by the hitter, Matt Wallner. Wallner, growing up north of Minneapolis, big fan of Johan Santana, Torrey Hunter, and those great Twins teams. Now the 2-2. And a little low on a changeup, full count. Boy, Hunter Gaddis scuffling. We don't normally see this from the big right-hander. First appearance in the series for Gaddis. Now the payoff. Swing and a foul at the plate. We'll do it again at 3-2. Bases full of Twins with nobody out in the 10th 2-2 game. Minnesota 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 6 left. Cleveland 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Hunter Gaddis, another payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Got him with a 97-mile-an-hour heater. 1 down, bases stay loaded. And the batter, Carlos Correa, has both Twins RBIs tonight. 2 for 4 with a couple of singles. Again, infield back double play depth. Outfield playing toward right fairly deep. Correa, right-handed batter, fouled it back, strike 1. He was right on the fastball. Carlos Correa, he's always been a guy that can hit the fastball. Had a tough year with injuries, playing with plantar fasciitis. Now the 0-1 to Correa. Swung on, fouled it back. Oh boy. He had a changeup that was up. That was a hittable pitch. Think he'd like that one back. No balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 ball game in the 10th. Bases loaded, 1 down. Well, these are the moments that Minnesota brought Correa back on a 6-year, $200 million contract. The pitch to him, outside, ball 1, 1-2. He signed that 6-year, $200 million deal January of a year ago. Remember, that was the winter in which the Giants and Mets both offered him more lucrative contracts, and he failed their physicals. The pitch, swung on, broken bat liner, base hit center field. That'll score 2. Margot and Lewis will score. On to third is Castro. And a big 2-out, 2-run single. Sounded like Correa may have even broken his bat. And the bottom line is Minnesota has a 4-2 lead. And runners at the corners. And still only 1 out here in the 10th inning. And a rarity that a Cleveland relief pitcher has given up runs. One of those runs is unearned. But when you're on the road, you almost feel like you've got to have a multiple run inning. And the Twins have that and maybe more. Infield back. Santana batting left-handed, cuts and misses. Santana 0 for 4 tonight. Twins still at the corners. 1 down in the 10th with Minnesota leading 4-2. Now the set. The pitch, and a touch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the thing that really set this inning off was the pinch hitter, Royce Lewis, getting that swinging bunt single with nobody out to put 2 men on. Then they hit by pitch on a bunt attempt. The pitch swung on, chopper to second. Jimenez to second. There's 1. Rocchio turns the inning-ending double play. But the Twins have a 4-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the 10th.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go
I'm getting
barrel.
this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0, I'm looking for spin. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to look for spin, but I'm going to time up a fastball. 0-0, if you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
There it is.
How do you like this start to the second half of this season? The Pirates are over 500. They've come back an improbable win.
Center field. Robles back. Tie game! His deep shot here today evens the game. Encarnacion Strand wins it! Lucky number 13. He was 0 for 12. Back-to-back bombs. Down to their last out. The Reds take the day and the series.
This is it. The beekeeper made his way. A grand entrance onto the field here. He just removed the bees.
Bees are all gone. We're clear for baseball. Diamondbacks in next.
With Valley Ford Truck.
Hi, it's Bill Wills talking Guardians, and we'll look ahead to the series in St. Louis with Jim Rosenhaus, 8:45 in the morning, WTAM 1100.
Well, some changes. Royce Lewis is now in the game to play third. The new catcher is Ryan Jeffers. And the new pitcher is a young man we saw last night in Enriquez. Kyle Farmer's also come on to play second base. Now, we saw this kid last night, and Ronnie Henriquez went a scoreless inning. He's got a terrific arm, and Henriquez is making just his 15th appearance. He's 1-0 with a 2.45 ERA. So Henriquez, mid-90s fastball, sinker, slider change, and catcher Ryan Jeffers out to talk to Ronnie Henriquez. So the closer, Duran, went one scoreless inning. Now remember, Griffin Jacks is also a guy that closes games, got the save last night, but he had already pitched in both these games, went multiple innings Monday night. Josh Naylor will be the runner at second, bottom of the 10th, 4-2 Minnesota. Pinch hitter Kyle Manzardo bats for David Fry, and he sends one upstairs foul, strike one. Well, Manzardo, of course, the other night had what proved to be a game-winning home run in the 8th inning. Off Griffin Jacks. Manzardo pinch hitting here in the 10th for David Fry. 4-2 Minnesota. Here's the pitch. And it's outside and it's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ronnie Henriquez hadn't been in this spot before. The pitch in tight. He almost hit him. He's not very big. 5'10", 165 out of the DR. Henriquez, 24 years of age. Never had a major league save. Trying to get his first one here tonight. The pitch, swing and a foul at the plate. 2-2 the count on Kyle Manzardo. 4-2 Minnesota taking the lead on Carlos Correa's 2-run single. Josh Naylor's been it for Cleveland offensively. 2 solo homers. Done a tremendous ball game here tonight. Now the set The look back, the pitch, swung on, ground ball, base hit. That'll get into right center. Naylor hits third. He's coming home. It's a one-run game. And this is why we always say in extra innings, man, when you're the road team, you almost feel like you have to have a multiple run inning at the top of the inning. That's what the Twins got. And now Kyle Manzardo comes through with a big pinch hit RBI single to right center. Miles Straw is going to run for Manzardo. Last night, Miles Straw, who just came up from Columbus, got picked off in a critical point in the ball game. And Straw had been caught stealing one time in Columbus. He was having a big year in that department with the Clippers. 30 steals, 31 tries. He's the tying run at first. Nobody out in the 10th. Andres Jimenez, the batter, takes downstairs. Ball one. Well, you couldn't ask for a better ball game than what we've had here tonight. Plenty at stake for both these ball clubs. Now the set. Now the 1-0 pitch. Outside 2-0. Straw not taking that big of a lead. Boy, the second baseman, Farmer, is really close to first, taking that hole away from Jimenez, but Jimenez is a big hole. Back up the middle. The pitch to him. Inside 3-0. Well, again, you're Rocco Baldelli, the manager of the Twins. You don't have a lot of options. You've used your closer, Duran. Your other closer, Jack's not available tonight. Now you're going to an unproven youngster to try to get a save in the 10th in this critically important game. Time is called, and the catcher, Jeffers, back out to the mound. 4-3, Minnesota leads it. Miles Straw, the pinch runner at first. Nobody out here in the 10th inning. Meanwhile, Kansas City is still trailing Detroit 4-1 in the 5th inning. Boy, you talk about a hill to climb. The Royals trying to come back against Tarek Skubal, who's having a Cy Young type season. Three 3-0 the count. Straw a little bit bigger lead now. Jimenez a little extra time. He'll climb back in. Does he have the green? Now time is called again. The home plate umpire signaling something out to Henriquez. Must have given him a warning because the count's 3-0. If it was a pitch clock violation, that'd be ball 4. So Jimenez climbs back in. Is he taking or is he swinging 3-0? Here's the pitch. Ball 4, not even close. It was outside, and now Will Brennan, a pinch hitter for John Kenzie Noel. Tying run to second, winning run to first. Nobody out. Michael Tonkin warming in the Twins bullpen. And Pete Mackey, the pitching coach, heading to the mound. And Ronnie Henriquez finding out the hard way just how hard it is to finish a game in the big leagues. No matter how good your stuff is, no matter how good your year's been in the minor leagues, this is a whole different animal. And now Cleveland's got the tying run and good speed at second in Miles Straw. Andres Jimenez runs well. He's the winning run at first. And Will Brennan will be the batter. And this is an interesting dilemma for manager Stephen Vogt. Is Will Brennan bunting to move the runners up? He doesn't have a sac bunt all year. Is he swinging away and you take a chance on a double play ball? These are the kind of moves that managers get second guessed, and these are the kind of moves that keep managers sleepless at night. So Brennan to pinch hit here in the 10th, 2 on, run in, nobody out. Twins up at the corners, 4-3 Minnesota. The catcher, Jeffers, went back out in front of the plate to tell everybody what play is on defensively. Henriquez checks second. The pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 96 miles an hour, and Brennan did not show bunt. Outfield for Brennan, medium deep, almost straight up. The youngster sets, fires, swing and a foul back, and 2 quick strikes on Brennan. Bo Naylor on deck, Brian Rocchio to follow. If the game gets to that point. Daniel Schneemann is a pinch hitter that's left on the bench. The only other left-handed bat on the bench. Now the pitch. Checked on a pitch down and in. Boy, he almost chased that back foot slider. And that slider almost hit Brennan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4-3 Minnesota. Cleveland batting in the 10th. First and second, nobody out. Henriquez is ready. Here it comes. Swung on, looping liner, base hit into right center. Straw hits third. He's coming home. Ball bobbled by Wallner. Stopping at third is Jimenez. We are tied at 4. A 2-strike single to right center by Will Brennan. And now the winning run at third and nobody out. First and third are occupied. Nobody out. Twins have to bring the infield in. The outfielders better get a whole lot more shallow than they are. They can't throw anybody out from there. Bo Naylor's the hitter. So the kid, Ronnie Henriquez, will suffer the blown save. Now he's trying to keep Minnesota from losing. Infield and the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Guardians at the corners. Nobody out. 2 runs in. It's a 4-4 game in the 10th. Henriquez comes set. The pitch. Swung on and hammered foul down the right side. Well, and if you're the young man on the mound, that heart must feel like it's coming through your jersey. The way it's beating now. Henriquez is ready on the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a slider, 1-2 the count. Brian Rocchio on deck. Well, you know how good Cleveland's been all year with a safety squeeze. You're not going to see it now with 2 strikes on Naylor, but something to keep in mind with Rocchio. Here's the pitch. Down and in. Ball 2, 2-2. Bo Naylor's trying to make it a moot point and win the game here. Everybody on their feet at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. 4-4 in the 10th. First and third, nobody out. The 2-2 pitch. Way high and outside, full count. Now the young man has made 18 pitches, only 8 strikes. And now the outfielder's even more shallow. They've got to be able to catch it, throw the winning run out at the plate. Payoff pitch. Swung on, rip, deep right, but he hooked it foul. And we'll do it again at 3-2. The drama continues to build here at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. Minnesota took a 2-run lead in the top of the 10th. Cleveland's tied it. Winning run at third, nobody out. Payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled upstairs. What a battle between Bo Naylor and Ronnie Henriquez. And the count stays full. Cleveland trying to walk the Twins off in the 10th. Again, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a high heat. And the kid come back and got a monster strikeout. The final batter he will face. Will take a timeout. 4-4 in the 10th. Runners at the corners, one down. We'll be back.
We wear them on our sleeves. We pour them out. Hearts are important. And we at Cleveland Clinic put all of ours into your cardiovascular care. From life-saving procedures and research to preventative treatments that keep your heart in top shape. The future of heart care is right here in Ohio. For every test and transplant, for every heart, for every care in the world. Get the care you need when and where you need it.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Matt Olson in this photo of Braves fans?
When you talk about this club, you got to start right there with Olson. This guy's got big-time power.
Oh, what a stab by Olson. Matt Olson, full extension. Sensational season for Matt Olson. Another moonshot for Matty-O, 445 feet. There goes the record setter for Matt Olson.
And there he is.
The knee kick. 2-1, fly ball, left center field. Ohtani obliterated. That man is just built different.
451 feet on his 18th home run of the year.
Now he turns on the first pitch of the 6th inning. Ohtani's done it again.
19th of the season, doubling the Dodger lead.
The one back in the 3rd inning was his 2nd longest one of the year. This might have been the most majestic one.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Toward short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to it.
Tonkin is 6'7", 220, 34 years of age. Fastball sinker. He's also got the slider and the curveball. Tonkin is making appearance number 52. He's been with both New York teams and the Twins this year. 4-4, 2 saves, ERA 3.75. He's got strikeout stuff. Brian Rocchio, the batter. Cleveland's tied it up on RBI singles by pinch hitter Kyle Manzardo and pinch hitter Will Brennan. Now with Brian Rocchio at the plate, you wonder about another safety squeeze. The winning runs at third, Andres Jimenez. Will Brennan, the runner at first, one down, the pitch. Swung on, pulled foul outside of first, strike one by Brian Rocchio. Rocchio tonight, 3 strikeouts. First and third, one down, 4-4 in the 10th. Infield in, outfield shallow. Tonkin comes set, hands chest high, lets it fly. And the pitch swung and bounced over the head of Santana. Base hit right field. A walk-off win for Cleveland. Ball game from the corner. And the Guardians deal the Twins another gut punch. Scoring 3 in the bottom of the 10th and stun Minnesota in walk-off fashion 5-4 as Brian Rocchio with that high chopper that ricocheted over the head of first baseman Carlos Santana. And Cleveland got 3 RBI singles in the 10th inning and stunned Minnesota 5-4.
This is Mia from Union Home Mortgage, and I'm the unofficial queen of helping you close on your dream home. You tell us what you can afford, and we'll build your payment. Visit UHM.com. Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 2229.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. Every home run, every hit, every inning, every play. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. Whether it's a walk-off grand slam or a base hit to center field.
Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Bet365, the official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Guardians. 21 plus only, must be present in Ohio. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you could use that money towards golf lessons to become a scratch golfer. Progressive cannot guarantee that you will ever become a scratch golfer. Scratch golfers are really, really good. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average. And sure, you could put that money towards lessons, but if you can't hit the broadside of a barn and think you're going to become a scratch golfer, you're delusional. Sorry, just telling it like it is. Savings? Maybe. Scratch golfer? Don't hold your breath. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates. Not available in all states. It's universally accepted that golf is hard. Progressive cannot guarantee improved performance on the course.
Backhanded pick. Jimenez up and throws him out. Oh, my goodness.
Andres Jimenez and the Guards take on Ellie De La Cruz and the Reds in a 2-game series September 24th and 25th. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Valley Automotive Group has grown again. Port Clinton Ford is now Valley Ford Lakeside.
Hey, it's Stephen Kwan. Everyone hits a home run with Valley.
Keep on trucking with Valley Ford Truck.
Hi, it's Bill Wills. Tomorrow morning at 8:20, how to be on the lookout for fake Guardians gear. WTAM 1100.
Well, I'll tell you what, this ball club's something, aren't they, folks? Some way, somehow, they find ways to win games in the most improbable fashion. And they do it again tonight. Carlos Correa dealt Cleveland a blow of his own with a 2-run single in the top of the 10th inning, but Cleveland would not again be deterred as Kyle Manzardo got a pinch hit RBI single in the bottom of the 10th to make it 4-3. Andres Jimenez would walk. Then Will Brennan got a pinch hit RBI single. That tied up the ball game. And then Brian Rocchio banged the game winner into right field. And Cleveland with 3 runs in the bottom of the 10th inning, dealing Minnesota a second devastating loss in the last 3 nights. Just incredible baseball between both these ball clubs. And, folks, just a taste of what's coming come October. Cleveland in 10 innings, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 4 left. Minnesota 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 7 men left on base. The victory to Hunter Gaddis. He is 5-3. The loss to the youngster Ronnie Henriquez. He is 1-1. 2 hours, 46 minutes to play it. 19,391 watched it. Cleveland, they've reduced their magic number to the division title to 5, and they're now 88-65. And Minnesota, another heartbreaking loss to fall to 80-72. The wrap-up show comes your way next here on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.